everybody has their own journey. We heard Vidhu Vinod Chopra's, fantastic journey. What a great life he's had. Salient points. One was, why did I get into academia? It turned out, I graduated from business school, applied for PhD programs, and turns out I didn't get scholarships to any of the places that I really wanted to go. So I was planning to I had joined the Tata Administrative Service. I was planning to build a career there. And then some person, this is serendipity, turned down a scholarship at MIT. And so, halfway through summer, I got a scholarship. And I said, well, I could continue in TAS, or I could take the scholarship. I debated for about 15 seconds, and I decided to go. At that time, we didn't have the kind of opportunities that you people have in India. This was before the liberalization, and really, many of us, wanted to go out, see the world, but the only way to do it was to actually do an advanced degree. And my ambition was I want to get into the World Bank and become a super IAS officer. I love bureaucracy, so I wanted to become a bureaucrat in the World Bank. Well, academia tends to socialize you, and by the time I finished my PhD, the World Bank looked like a much dominated option. And I was planning to go to one of the second-tier universities or third-tier universities. Fortunately, I got into the University of Chicago, and then I was planning to get fired very quickly because it's important to work really hard and make tenure. Most people who go into top schools don't have any prospect of making tenure, and again, serendipity worked out. The next, I'll offer you two more thoughts on this. The next big sort of opportunity was, I suddenly got a call from somebody I knew who was at that point the deputy managing director of the IMF. And she said, I was a finance guy. The IMF is a macroeconomic institution. And there's no way a finance guy works for a macroeconomic institution. And so she said, hey, Raghu, do you want to interview for the job of Chief Economist here? I was shocked. I said, look, I'm a finance guy. I don't know any macroeconomics. She said, that makes two of us. That actually sold it to me because Anne Krieger, who was the deputy managing director, is a very famous trade economist. And basically she was saying, look, we can figure it out. And I went and actually learned macroeconomics on the job. And it's not that hard. You just have to say, okay, this moves up, that moves down. Don't tell
Where do the
anybody
lines
if you're
cross?
professors.
Right?
Yeah, somewhere lines cross. Actually, in macroeconomics, for those who know any economics jargon, the biggest issue is trying to figure out what's exogenous. And everything's endogenous, of course, and it's just what you believe is more exogenous than the others. At any rate, that was a very interesting experience. And then the third, the point here I'm trying to make is, look, life is about serendipitous occasions where something comes up. And the point is, do you pick it at that time, or do you say, look, I'm really comfortable and I want to go along with what I have? I mean, the third choice was really when a call came from India, we have the chief economic advisor position open. Are you interested? I really didn't want to be chief economic advisor. I wanted to be RBI governor. But that job wasn't open. As chief economic advisor, you're sort of advising the finance ministry, but you are part of the bureaucracy. You don't have as much freedom as I'm sure Subbu will attest from his. You can pontificate, but you're still an advisor. You're not really doing economic policy. But I went there, and it turns out the RBI governorship opened up, and sort of Prime Minister Manmohan Singh chose me.